Okay, welcome back to the CANDYcolored studio. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am going live on YouTube while recording on Audacity. So go figure. There might be quite a bit of noise in the background, but I figure I need to just get used to recording while my kids are here and no longer at school. Coronavirus do we need to even say it? But yeah, so lots of changes on the brink. It's kind of ironic because I wanted this to be a year 2020 of hunkering down and just focusing on the things that matter most. And here we are really focusing on the things that matter most, which is awesome. I had one of my biggest shows that's going to happen within the next couple weeks. It's been canceled. They might be uploading some stuff online, but that's going to be interesting. That's Art and Soup. And then also my solo show. Supposedly it's still happening, but I'm just waiting for that to get X'd as well. So if you're on my sweet list, you'll get all the information you need, but those pieces will be available no matter what. So definitely get on my sweet list, aka my email list. But let's get to the exciting part about today, okay? So today we are talking about sweet ladies Nancy Jones and Meredith Jones Hendricks. So today my spotlight is extra special because I'm highlighting two of my very favorite sweet ladies and neighbors, and I need to share about them together because they are a mother-daughter duo who own a creative business together, and they are amazing, okay? When I first moved to the Heber Valley 15 years ago, almost 15 years ago, that's crazy, but yes, when I first moved here, one of my very first friends was Nancy Jones. I live in an area and, well, the community and neighborhood where I was living was really predominantly second homes. And if there were people that were there, they tended to be, what should I say? Wonderful retired humans, okay? There weren't a lot of young gals about my age within similar stage of life and all those things. And so there was a moment when I felt really lonely. But I remember my heart whispering to me that I needed these ladies and I needed to just get out of myself and make friends with some of these experienced ladies. And so I did. I jumped right in. I started a healthy cooking group, a little group. We would get together once a month at somebody's house, and these ladies were so much fun. They were women of all different ages, and we all had an interest in healthy cooking and just discovering more things when it came to that stuff. I made some amazing friends in that group. Hem. Leslie Smoot, your turn is coming. But yeah, Nancy was one of those special friends that I met because of that group. Nancy is extremely creative. She is wacky. In fact, we call her Wacky Nancy for that reason, and she calls herself that as well. She was an absolute joy and a hoot to be around. Soon, her daughter Meredith moved to Midway, and Nancy introduced us. Meredith is one of those people that you're simply blessed to have as a friend. Also extremely creative, talented, and she has a huge heart. She graduated from Brigham Young University with a degree in fine art and letterpress. And that's about when I met her. She was a newlywed, recently graduated. She and her husband were renovating their home. He is a builder and craftsman, and so this is like right up their alley. And they have done an amazing job on their first home, which actually Nancy lives in now, and they have started on their second home, and it's amazing as well. So when I met her, they had just obtained a new to them old printing press, like the real deal. And a friend had helped them get a hold of it. They fixed it up. Anyways, soon Meredith and James had it up and running. And they started doing all sorts of really cool projects. Back to Nancy, she's always creating the most wonderful things. And LOL, she doesn't think they're special, but people buy them like crazy. Women will come in droves to buy her stuff at markets and local shows. And if you don't know what I mean, and if you haven't seen their stuff, come to Swiss Days or one of our local markets and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So again, Nancy named her business Wacky Woolies, and Meredith originally named her business, I think it was Winnie Press, after her grandmother. I think it was her grandmother. Anyways, so Nancy's the majority of her creations are made with repurposed wool sweaters and things, and she'll make these amazing pillows out of them. She likes to make these felt star Santas. They're really charming, and really anything she can come up with. She loves to find something and make it better. Meanwhile, she and Meredith love to go thrift shopping together, and they are always finding the most amazing things. In fact, when you visit their home, you can see how they've carefully curated and repurposed things in a new way. So back to Meredith. Soon, Meredith was doing her master's up at the University of Utah in printmaking. It was such a joy to watch her journey and to be there to even celebrate her at her final show. And meanwhile, throughout all of these things, Nancy and Meredith were creating things and taking them to markets. They were doing craft markets with their creations. Meredith was mostly doing letterpress cards and stationery. And then, of course, Wacky Nancy was doing all her wacky goodness. And so that's basically what was going on. One of my favorite things about these ladies is that not only do they make room for their own friendship, they are very close and live across the street from each other. They even share a studio. But they make time for friendship and to support those around them. Because of Nancy, I applied to the Utah Art Market. And if you've heard me talk about the Utah Art Market, it's one of those things that I attribute a lot of my success as an artist to. It's probably the number one thing. So again, because of Nancy, I applied to the market, and these incredible ladies still do markets and shows, and they lift everyone around them. They're incredible. I'm so grateful for their friendship and support. And make sure that you come see them, whether it's at Swiss Days, the Utah Art Market, Chris Kindle Market up at This Is the Place, also the Beehive Bazaar. And speaking of the Beehive Bazaar, if you want to giggle your hearts out, go on Meredith and Nancy's website. It's called Paper and Felt. I'll put all the info in the show notes. But anyways, on Paper and Felt on the website, if you click on their about page, you can see this really hilarious video that Steve Olpen, our good friend that lives down the street, he did this video for Beehive Bazaar, and his wife Noelle Olpen is the one that started the Beehive Bazaar Market. And so it's just a wonderful, wonderful clip. It shows you their relationship, how different they are, how well they work together. It is so much fun. Okay, so again, I will leave links to their website and their Instagram here. Now, Meredith and Nance, Wacky Nance, you are so loved. Thanks for all that you do for our community and beyond to bring joy and wackiness everywhere. I love your gorgeous guts. Okay, so you guys know that every Friday I'm going to be spotlighting some sweet ladies, and you are welcome to email me at the letter K at katrinaberg.com, or you can just direct message me on Instagram or leave comments here in the YouTube video and tell me about the sweet ladies in your life, because we want to know about them. We want to know about all the amazing women that are doing awesome things in our community and beyond. Okay, wishing you so much love and health and wellness, sending all the best vibes your way from the CANDYcolored studio. Much love. See you guys.